What is up, y'all? Good day. I'm glad to be here. I know the video yesterday was just a short little thing. It wasn't really a check-in or anything, so I wanted to get on here and make sure I spoke a little bit about just where I've been at lately. So 2 days ago, I super anxious all day. Super anxious. I was overwhelmed. I was in a freeze state. And, I sat and scrolled for a while. I'm not going to lie. I don't like talking about that because I'm embarrassed about it and I don't like that I do it. But, that's what I do. When I get in a freeze, I just scroll. But after I pulled myself out of that and I started trying some of the other tools that I have available, meditation, breath work, drinking some ashwagandha and chamomile tea. What else did I try? I had some really nice self-dialogue going on, talking back and forth with myself. That's something I often forget to do, right? Like telling myself that my thoughts and my feelings aren't lining up. Asking myself where this is coming from. A whole range of things. I don't even really remember what me and myself talked about for the most part, but the point was it was a tool and I remembered to use it. And while it didn't take the feeling away, after hours and hours and hours of trying to wait the feeling out and take the feeling away and change the feeling and transmute the feeling, it was only then, after some self-dialogue and then just sitting and thinking for a while, I remembered that somebody suggested to me that I sit with those feelings, that I lean into them, accept them, recognize them. And, I do believe that all feelings and emotions are valid, right? They come from somewhere, something. They might not be, the reaction to them might not be valid, right? But the emotions themselves are for a reason. And so that is kind of what started the chain of, like, not even the feeling going away, but just me being okay with it, and like, usually when I'm feeling anxious, gratitude will help. I literally have to like stop and just like imagine it and try and build that feeling in my heart of why I'm grateful and all the reasons for that, myself, my life, my kid, a home, like all these things. But even that wasn't working. And so, like, to me, I take that as a clear message of, like, I'm avoiding my feelings. I'm trying to alter my feelings when the feelings are there for a reason. They're trying to tell me something. They're trying to show me something. And so once I accepted that, it was uphill from there. But there's another heavy thing that I want to drop today. And this is something I've been kind of playing with the idea of it, talking to people about it, and it's still kind of a crazy concept to me. And it seems very simple. I mean, I do feel that it's true, but let me just get to it. So everything that's happening, I'll keep it in the me context, right? Everything that's happening to me right now in my life, all the situations, all the stuff, right? It's all neutral. None of it's good, none of it's bad in the sense that we think of it, right? The one that assigns the charge to it, the positive or negative, is me. The one that interprets all these events and assigns meaning to them and puts a designation on them, gives them an emotional charge, positive or negative emotion, a high or low emotion if you want. That's me. And that's a heavy one for me, because sometimes those values that I assign, those charges or levels that I assign, are to my detriment. Sometimes they hold me back from certain things. And especially now that I'm trying to be my most authentic self, to take these masks down and not feel like I have to blend in and mold to people just to keep the flow. That's really important to me. The fact that I'm assigning values to all these things. So, yeah. Bit of a cool thought for the day, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the housework before I gotta get to the work. That is all I have for today. I love y'all. I really appreciate every one of you that's watching the videos and taking the time to like or comment. It shows me that it's impactful to someone, or at least that someone can relate. And so, I appreciate that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the one that can relate. That's it. All the more, the better. But yeah, I'm here for the few people that relate to this. Also, if there's anything y'all would like to hear me talk about, share on, please feel free to let me know. Reach out in the messages, comments, whatever. If you want to do any interviews, chats, conversations, I'm always up for that kind of thing. All right. As long as it's a genuine conversation, and not no bullshit. So, do something for yourself today. Take that time for yourself today. Show that love for yourself today. And then maybe show it to another person. Do something for somebody else too.